All right, we are live, I think. Let's double check. The stream is working. We've got the sound on. I'm watching it from my phone, yep. So hopefully it sounds nice. We'll see now. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, we are live, I think. Let's double
Beautiful.
check. The stream is
Okay.
working. We've got this.
Cool. Live chat on the phone. And we are live. Okay, so guys, let me put the volume down a bit. The actual Haas F1 car will be released in, say, 16 minutes or so. So 12 a.m. local time in Australia. I don't understand why we always get stuff around here in Australia with these times. To be fair, it was at 2 p.m. The Red Bull launched at 2 p.m. local time Australia, Sydney time. That's not good because everyone has a job. And now 12 a.m. local time Sydney, and everyone's got a job. But before we talk about Haas and all that, let me show you guys some of my mini helmets. So here, boom, we got the Esteban Ocon, which actually came today, Haas 2025, and of course we have the Oliver Bearman 2025. So a little bit of a warm up from Haas. So I want to look at these two quickly, and then I want to look at Nico Hülkenberg and Gabriel Bortoletto's 2026 helmet. But first, we have Oliver Bearman's 1.2 scale helmet right here. I have made a video on this, looking at it individually, and we are trying to get this signed at the Australian Grand Prix in 2026, which, is a big task. I always say use uni paint pens at the front, so definitely going to be doing that. And, yeah, we're live for that. So then that's the Oliver Bearman, the white padding underneath. And then, of course, what came today, actually, the Esteban Ocon 1.2 scale. And I've got a few Estebans now. Esteban's always got the Paris Eiffel Tower at the top with these number 31, of course. Will it ever be number 1? I don't know. But that's pretty cool if you ask me. And at the back, whoever hasn't seen it, yep, the collection's pretty sick. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Esteban Ocon collection's just there. That's all my Esteban. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 Ocons, and this will be my 6th Esteban Ocon to add to the collection. So it's pretty cool. But, yeah, we're live. Now, the car should be released in 14 minutes or so. So before that, I actually want to go and have a look at Nico Hülkenberg's 2026 helmet and Gabriel Bortoletto. So Hülkenberg has released his 2026 Audi helmet. Now, of course, Audi in Formula 1 have made content on them. They've been on track and stuff, so very impressive so far. And the actual helmet's pretty sick, if you ask me. It's pretty nice. I do like it a lot. And this will be, like, I guess, chopped up in a separate video. But, yeah, a lot of... I heard someone was complaining about, like, a lot of sponsorship, which obviously it's got a lot of sponsorship. But if you actually look at the actual helmet, like, it's pretty cool. I really like it. I actually like it better than Bortoletto's, where I love Bortoletto's rookie season helmet last year. It really looked like Senna's helmet. But, yeah, like, this Audi helmet from Hülkenberg is pretty sick. Will it be his last helmet ever in Formula 1? Maybe not. I think I can see him signing again next year, which I have spoken about. But, yeah, really cool. Of course, the Adidas and all that with the, him holding his helmet, the Adidas sponsoring Audi is pretty cool. But, like to be honest, like I said, there's so much sponsorship on the actual helmet, which is a little bit disappointing. But the helmet itself looked absolutely sick. And then we have Bortoletto's helmet, which is pretty much the same as last year, just with a lot more sponsorship. Of course, Kit Kat. They actually make Kit Kat Formula 1 cars, actually, which I actually picked up from Woolworths. Surprisingly, in Australia, you can get those too. So anyone wanting to get a Formula 1 car, Kit Kat, yeah, that's what you got to do. And then obviously it's got the Audi logo, which is pretty cool. I don't know what brand that is at top, but I don't know. It stands out a lot, whatever brand that is. Just want to fix this microphone. There we go. But, yeah, both pretty cool helmets. So, but if I had to pick, I like Hülkenberg's better than Gabriel Bortoletto's, surprisingly. But, yeah, like, that looks sick. Come on. You cannot say that doesn't look sick. I'm sorry. Like, it's like next level. Love that. Like, it looks like a freaking Adidas, like, football, like, soccer shoe. I don't know. Like, it's got the same color scheme for some reason. I'm not too sure. But out of all the helmets that we've seen so far in 2026, apparently Russell and Antonelli released their helmets, but they had the exact same helmets as last year. I don't think that's going to be their helmet. So, including those two, looking at these two, I think Hulkenberg's is the best helmet so far for 2026. So, we do have confirmation this is definitely going to be Nico Hulkenberg's helmet for 2026. And obviously, Gabriel Bortoletto's helmet. So, like I said, it's pretty cool. If you compare the 2025 Hulkenberg, the white, plain white's actually pretty sick, I'm not going to lie as well. Obviously, the last time we saw Stake and, Sauber being Formula One, right? Surprisingly, Stake didn't actually sponsor nothing with Audi. Surprisingly, there's no Stake sponsorship, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a B. That's a B. Okay, now I realize it's a B because there's 0%. Okay, because you can't put any percentage of alcohol on the actual helmet. Which obviously, when they go to certain countries, they're not going to be able to have that logo on their helmets. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure they're allowed to promote that, but yeah, so that's that, and that's pretty much it. And then obviously, like I've said, Bortoletto's, the Audi logo is similar to it's just like I said, Bortoletto's is literally his helmet from last year, just adding and slapping stickers of different companies on his helmet, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Look at like Nico Hulkenberg's throughout the age, like that you could buy that helmet. Oh, you can actually buy it here, half scale made in. Here we go, look. I don't have this helmet. I've actually got... Which Hulkenberg helmet do I have? It's somewhere at the back. I've lost my Hulkenberg. No, it's not in the World... That's the World Champions cabinet. All my World Champions go there. But my Hulkenberg helmet, where the heck is it? Oh, it's up there. It's at the back there. You can't actually see it. It's behind the Zhou helmets. It's this green one here. It's this green one here like this. So he's signed the top of it. He's signed the visor. And that's literally the only Nico Hulkenberg helmet I've got. Then the reason is because, I'm being honest with you, Nico Hulkenberg isn't my favorite driver of all time. I don't really... Listen, he deserves to be in F1. He's a really talented driver and all that, don't get me wrong. But it's like, give another kid a chance. And to be fair, I think he'll sign for one more year next year and see you later, Nico Hulkenberg. I think he'll retire and just call it a day and spend the family time and all that. And we are waiting for Haas to release their car on X. Excuse me if I'm not so enthusiastic at almost midnight when you've been up since 5 a.m. But yeah, I think we see Hulkenberg maybe for next year, and then for Bortoletto, he's got a massive year this year to prove himself. If he doesn't improve his pace and get quicker and be as quick as Hulkenberg, then I don't see Bortoletto signing for next year. Like, there could be a replacement. And actually, also, I saw Jack Doohan actually might be going to Haas for a reserve role and maybe potentially a full-time drive for Haas. So that's actually pretty interesting Jack Doohan news. That only happens if Lewis Hamilton retires at the end of 2026 and then Behrman goes there, or Leclerc leaves to go to Aston or Mercedes or something, and then Behrman takes his spot. I don't see Esteban Ocon leaving at all. I think Ocon stays another season next year. And then obviously Piastri might have a seat in Ferrari. I've predicted that as well, so that could happen too. So a lot of things happening. But anyway, back to the mini helmets here. The Oliver Behrman, Esteban Ocon, they're both their 2025 helmets. Which one do I like better, actually? I don't know. I have to, if I look back at these and think, they're both very unique. I do like Behrman's rookie season helmet, and I really like the bear on top, obviously representing Behrman. I get that, but if I had to pick which one I like, I've always liked Esteban's helmets. And, yeah. I don't know. Out of these two, I'm going to go Esteban. But it's really close because I do like a Behrman's helmet. So I'm really excited to see what helmets these two drivers produce for 2026. And, yeah, we'll go from there. But, yeah, we're going to add these to the collection behind me. Of course, I've got a few Ocons, so if I actually go... They're all there. I've literally got, the pink one. I've got his Renault one. Alpine. A couple of Alpine ones. The only one I don't have is his 2021, where he actually won a Grand Prix. That's surprisingly, I don't have that. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. What time's the car come out? The car comes out at midnight, local time, Sydney. So it'd be like Tuesday morning, 12 a.m. That's terrible. But, yeah, that's what time the car comes out. So we'll like that, of course. And, Yeah, I don't know if anyone else has anyone else gone like has people gone live and stuff already for this? I'm not too sure. But this will be chopped up obviously and then made into an actual video. But I want to get my live reaction. That's pretty cool, I feel like. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're waiting for. We literally got like 6 minutes and they got like what happened? So Haas released this, which your first time seeing the car, blah blah blah, and then someone else on like pages were like, oh, today's the reveal, and everyone's commenting like what time. Then they posted this. The countdown's begun 2 hours ago. Loading the VF26 loading. So we got a little bit of a look. It's black, red, and white. Now are they going old school colors like when they first joined F1? We don't know, stuff like that. Okay. Now that's happened. Then everyone in the comments like what time? Even I was like, I commented like what time is this thing getting released because no one knew. Then it was 1 p.m. GMT, whatever it is, on their Instagram page, like maybe an hour later, or like 40 minutes later after they released this. And then I searched up, I thought it was supposed to be 11 p.m. Sydney time, but it's not. Then they released this 52 minutes ago, almost time to show our hand, T minus 1 hour. So we copped it, okay? We absolutely copped it. Like, oh, man, the times are crazy. But apparently in England, when they released the Red Bull car, it was like 3 a.m. there. So I don't understand like what goes through these teams' heads. Maybe make it fair for like people all around the world. That'd be nice. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, maybe that's just a thought, you know. And actually, I don't even know where they're actually releasing the car. What country? Probably actually London. I'm guessing somewhere in London because it's a GMT. I think GMT is pretty sure it's English time. Might sound dumb for not knowing, but forgive me. It's late at night. And I've got to wake up early tomorrow. But yeah, so anyway, that's like I said, the Haas's. Tell me what you guys think. Which one's better? I don't know. And like I said, I'm bringing them both to the Australian Grand Prix. I feel like I should stream at the LGP. That'd be pretty sick. To actually stream and like stream me getting autographs. That'd be so sick. Like, oh, bro. Let's like get Ocon and Behrman to sign my stuff live on stream. That'd be so sick. Like, and the thing is, like that would get absolute crazy views. So we've got T minus 4 minutes. How do I think Haas is going to perform in 2026? I think they're going to be a midfield team. I think, you know, there'll be occasions where Behrman gets solid points, where I think that Ocon will get solid points. I think it's a massive, massive year for Esteban Ocon. The only reason is because, how do I explain this? Ocon didn't have a good season last year at all, I believe. Like, yeah, he maybe had some, I can't even remember a solid position he finished, to be honest, but I'm sure he would have had a solid race here and there. But yeah, it was disappointing. Like Behrman shined. Behrman definitely shined in 2026. If we go F1 2025 standings, right? I fucking spell. We have Jack Doom down there. It sucks. But we have, where is he? Esteban Ocon finishing P15, Behrman 13 with 41 points. And Esteban 38. So 3-point difference, right? But if you look at the qualifying and stuff, like I just feel like overall, plus Behrman is a rookie as well. Like I personally thought that Esteban Ocon would actually absolutely destroy Oliver Behrman, and I actually pissed off that Behrman actually beat Lawson. But anyway, it's a different story. But yeah, I thought that Esteban would beat Behrman in 2025, and it just didn't happen. So it's really disappointing for like Esteban Ocon, if you ask me. But yeah, like this year's massive for Ocon. It's massive. I believe he needs to have a really solid season. We'll just refresh the page. He needs to have a really solid season. Absolutely, like destroy Behrman if he wants to maybe have a shot at Ferrari or something like that. Like if say Ocon destroys Behrman this season, is the discussion open for Ocon to go to Ferrari? I believe so. He was one of the guys that was supposed to join Mercedes and all that, and that never happened. But it's possible. Like, can he? If he destroys Behrman, isn't a possibility he goes to Ferrari? There's a chance. There's a slight chance. Like Ferrari, you know what? Let's give the kid a chance. A 1-year contract. Charles Leclerc's gone. It could possibly happen. So who knows, right? But we're gonna have to wait and see. I've got the Haas hat on, but yeah, like I said, big year for Esteban Ocon. I'd say it's a decent big year for Behrman too to try and prove he's ready for Ferrari. I've seen interviews he was saying I'm ready for Ferrari and all that type of stuff, but is he ready? I don't think so yet. big shoes to fill. We have 1 minute to go before the car launch. But yeah, Behrman, Ocon, a massive year for them, a massive year for Haas. Where can they finish up? If they get beaten by Audi and Cadillac in 2026, mate, that's not good. But anyway, all right, less than a minute now. So we're loading the pages. Nothing yet. What if you get like F1? See, F1 don't. I think Haas will post it first. 11:59. Just gonna keep refreshing. Literally 1 hour, right? So it's got to drop on the actual hour. Here we go. Come on. Once it hits 12 a.m., I'm just gonna refresh it, and we go to see the Haas. I think it's gonna look like the other Haases that we got. If it looks more like a 2019 Haas, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be sick to go like old school like that, but I'm gonna have to wait and see. All right, we got like probably like what 12 a.m. Boom, refresh. Come on. Did they post? What? Didn't even post. What the hell? Oh yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Here we go. So Toyota X Haas, they've posted their video. Oh damn! Like honestly, it's similar colors to last year, the year before. Oh, it's actually more white. It's more white. Okay. It looks nice. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It looks pretty sick. It looks very Toyota-y and reminds me of the Toyota 2004 Ralph Schumacher. Is it 2004? Like when Ralph Schumacher was driving the Toyota, give me those type of vibes. And that looks pretty cool, actually. Like the white is the main color for this car. White, red, and black go together really, really well. The black, obviously, with the carbon fiber. They released a 1 minute 13 video on Twitter. Haas. That's pretty sick, but like, come on. And they've got the sponsors. Yep, cool. We're gonna have to wait and see how quick this car is on track. But the GR, the Toyota, the two cars like that, the white's the main livery. TGR Haas F1 team 2026, and they've done it by releasing a video 16 seconds ago. Boom. All right, that's the Haas reveal. It wasn't like Red Bull, they did a pre-recording and a 1 hour stream. It was just straight into it. I need to see that again. Like, listen, it's standard Haas. It's been Haas throughout the years like that. They released it right on midnight, like right on time. Yeah, it looks clean, bro. It does look clean. Listen, it looks clean. Okay, is it nicer than the Red Bull? No, because Red Bull gives me those 2012 Sebastian Vettel vibes, but then this gives me a Toyota Ralph Schumacher vibe, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool, but look at that. Come on. Yeah, it's clean. It is clean. Haas, of course. I thought they were going to go old school 2019 looks, but nah. Esteban Ocon, Oliver Behrman. Hey, the car's clean. That's right. That's probably the best word for it. The car does look clean. Wow, what are people saying? That's what I want to read. I don't want to reply to it. I want to get the comments. How do I see the comments? Boom. So if I go on X and I can do it like that, right? So I can read some of the comments. What are people saying about this? Because, listen, it looks pretty sick. I'm not going to lie to you. So this is what people are saying. I don't know. I'll tell you 1 second. I'm trying to get stuff off my phone here. It wants me to reply. Like, I'm not here to reply. Boom. What are people saying? Ready? We're going to do a live look at... Okay, let's have a look at what people are saying. 77 comments already. I don't want it. OMG was cooked. The white looks amazing. Reminds me of old Sauber, and I love it. The car looks amazing. Let's go. How much did George Russell pay for that sponsorship? Okay, Haas. Okay, looks good. Toyota F1 team returns. See, like, that looks like Toyota. I'm telling you. I'm going to get a picture. Oh, Haas, you've cooked with this one. Matt Gallagher. honestly, like, Matt's correct. Like, bro, the Haas have really, really... I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to reply to this. Haas with the old school Toyota vibes. 2026 loading. Boom. All right, so that's my tweet for that. And yeah, no, Haas have done a really good job. I'm not going to sit here and bash them. It looks nice. It's clean. The Red Bull probably looks cleaner in my opinion, but the Haas looks sick too. And if we go here and we go Toyota, Ralph Schumacher, boom. And we go images. Come on, you cannot tell me the vibe isn't the same. If you can't tell me the vibe, like, look at this. Ready? We go here. That's the Haas, yeah? Boom. You can't tell me that vibe isn't the same as that. Like, it's not the... Like, it's so similar, bro. Come on. Just with a modern feel. Toyota are back, bro. Toyota are back. Haas are back. Bring on 2026. It's clean. The comments are positive. And yeah, all right. So I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. That's my Haas look at. If I had to rate the Haas out of 10, given the Toyota vibe, I'm gonna give it a solid like 8.5 out of 10. So we have Oliver Behrman, Esteban Ocon. Who's gonna come out on top? Bring on Haas 2026. That's the car reveal, guys. I will be talking to you guys on the next stream, going live for the next reveal. I don't know how late it's going to be, but yeah, I'll talk more about this in another video. But that's my live reaction. Haas 2026, bring it on.